Hey, how's it going everyone? Tazen here. So I've had the most incredible past 4 weeks travelling around parts of Australia with one of my closest friends from my childhood who was visiting Australia for his very first time. And while we were off travelling, .hack.gu last Recode celebrated its 2nd anniversary. And what better way to celebrate this 2nd anniversary on my return than to do an unboxing of a brand new package of 12 different .hack merchandise that has arrived in the mail from Japan. So this arrived sometime towards the end of last month and I managed to pick it up not so long ago from the post office. Luckily they held it for me. Let's get right into this because I'm really excited to sort of go through all the different things that we've got in here. So there's quite a lot to go through. Some that are really awesome things I've been waiting for quite a long time now, and some are some new things I've sort of discovered over time here and there, but I thought, you know, these are some great items to come across. So I'm just going to cut through the plastic here. I'm actually also nervous to unbox this right now, not for the filming, but whenever I get anything in the mail, I'm always nervous that there is maybe something that's slightly damaged or something missing. So we will essentially be finding out any of those possibilities right here. But from what experiences I've had in the past, all's usually arrived in pretty much awesome condition. So firstly, there's a couple of different packages here. First one I'm going to open up is this one, so you can obviously see that there is one cool plushie in there. Now, some recently cool things that have happened with .hack over the past few months is one, obviously, around the time of the anniversary, it was announced by CyberConnect2 on their Twitter that most, if not all, of the .hack archives, there's some really incredible art books and setting books, all in Japanese though. They're now available on Kindle digitally, so you can get them if you're interested in getting them digitally and you can't find physical copies. I believe they're all in Japanese still. It would be awesome if we did get some English translations of them, but I guess unfortunately that is just the way things are. So the first item I'm going to show you is an image of Haseo in his X form. So this is a card holder. So this was essentially intended to be a card holder for the .hack.gu card game that came out. Here we've got a few images here. Some of the characters. I like that Black Rose is on here. So what I'm going to be using these for is for my .hack enemy cards. So I'm just going to open it up and show you. It's got a little Velcro strap there. As you can see, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I got it very cheap, so I thought this would be an awesome thing to get. So that's the first item. The second item we've got here. Oh, I'm very excited to show you this because I've been wanting to get this for some time. Let me just cut the plastic. This is cool. Here we have the official Chim plushie. This is awesome. I'm really glad to get this. It's brand new and it's got the .hack 15th anniversary on the back there. This is awesome. So right now I've got the Tsukasa plushie, I've got the Chim plushie, and there are two more plushies I want. One being the Maha plushie from .hack Sign and the other being the Grunty plushie. If I could get those two, then I think I've got all the plushies I want for .hack, but it's fantastic. Now going on to some more things here, I'll just move out some of the plastic. So we've got two items in here, I'll show you. These are also .hack.gu last Recode related. Let me open this up. I just need to make sure that I essentially don't damage anything while I'm opening them. There's so much plastic to get through in all of these. Let me know also if any of you have recently played .hack.gu last Recode, whether it's the first time or revisiting it in any fashion, whether it being for, you know, the anniversary or anything. Always this time of year, I get super excited just to see what CyberConnect2 sort of bring out on Twitter, images and related for .hack. It was great seeing on the first year anniversary that the game had reached over 300,000 in sales. That was fantastic. So the first thing here is we have an awesome little flag. It's got Haseo in his 5th form. So this came out as part of the .hack.gu last Recode celebration, and it's just got a little clip here so you can just sort of clip it onto things and you just got this flag there. Something small but something I thought is very cool. Then the next thing we've got here, this I'm excited to open. Now let's just see if I can get this all shown on the camera because it's A3 here. But what we've essentially got here, it's a Tapestry wall scroll. So this is a wall scroll. Sorry, just looking at it now, it's got me really excited. This is an A3 wall scroll of .hack GU last Recode. The quality is phenomenal. Like, even looking at it in person, the color, the feel, doesn't have hooks, which I'm glad. It's just got this sort of, you know, little string at the top, which I think is great. Feels quite sturdy. This is awesome. This is very awesome. So I managed to get this bundle with the flag that I showed you just before. This is fantastic to have. I'm very excited to have that. So I'll put that just over to the side. Now let's get into some of the other and sort of bigger things that we've got coming up, or at least coming up shortly. So, boy, first I need to say that there is so much plastic on this, which I guess in terms of how sort of securely they've packaged it, very grateful of. But man, so much packaging. So firstly, here we've got, this is called the .hack Welcome to the World CD. Let me just make sure you got a clearer picture there without the glare. So I believe this was released during a TGS. I'm not sure which TGS, it's just something that I can remember managed to dig up. So it's called .hack Welcome to the World. Now looking at here, it's got some things like .hack Sign, .hack Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and .hack Liminality. So it'll be interesting to sort of find out what's in there, but it does have the sign not for sale, which leads me to be at least a bit more certain that it did come out as a promotional item at TGS or something similar. That is very cool. Now some other sort of soundtracks here. So what we've got here is the .hack Roots Soundform Volume 1. This is a CD. Great to have this. And then we've also got bundled with it the .hack Roots Soundform Volume 2. Now let me see. That is the front there. So that is cool to get some of those added. Now the next thing we've got here, oh wow, because I'm seeing these things for the first time, sometimes in my mind I'm having a little pause at just being in awe. But this is a .hack Mousepad. Mousepad I should say. We've got with Mistral on the front there. So awesome to have. I don't know whether I will use this or whether I will keep it as is in here. Fantastic to have. And then next we've also got this is great. So we've got here, these are some art cards for .hack, the original game. So let's do it. Let's open it up and see the art cards inside. Now I'm going to be careful to protect this packaging that I'm opening up because I can reseal them back in there later on. So let's have a look at what art cards we have in here. So starting from the front, we've got Kite. The next one, we have Mia. The next one, we have Elk. The next one, we have Balmonk. Followed by that, we've got Helva. Moving on, we've got Orca. There are so many, this is fantastic. And then lastly, who is this one? We've got Black Rose. Absolutely fantastic to have all of them. Now I think these came out as sort of like a bonus with either a pre-order bonus, I think with maybe Volume 1. Let's see, yeah, they all have Volume 1 on them. So it's a pre-order bonus with Volume 1 of the game released in Japan. I'm not too sure, but very happy to get them, and I'll actually put them inside the case of my Japanese Volume 1. Now looking at this next item, in my previous unboxing, I believe I showed the .hack Summer 2014 booklet, I think. But right here, I've got the .hack Summer 2013 booklet with Haseo on the front. This is awesome. Let's just have a look what's inside. Some cool artwork there. Again, all in Japanese. I hope you can see this quite easily. Let me just show you this. Cool, very cool artwork here. Let's see there, some .hack Link artwork with Tokyo Haseo in his bus form. And then just some more manga and just some more miscellaneous artwork there. And yeah, very cool to get this one. Very excited. And then the next one. This is actually Oh, I'm wondering whether I should show. Yeah, I gotta show you. So this is one of my holy grails for Dot Hack, and this is Dot Hack Archives Volume 5. And one of the reasons this is one of my holy grails is not only because it's a Dot Hack Archives, but owning this means I now own every single Dot Hack Archives booklet, and this has been a long time in the making. So let's just have a look. It's quite thick, so I can't obviously show you, but this has got some things from the Dot Hack Beyond the World on the front. Ah, this is cool. So this is from the most recent Dot Hack movie that came out. I believe it came bundled with Dot Hack Versus, at least that's with the one that I got there. So here we go. This is absolutely awesome. Wow, this is huge, and it's going into some of the sketches, how they did the animation. Absolutely fantastic there. And here we go. Some of these are some of the characters from Dot Hack Versus. This is the fighting game. There we've got Tokyo. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very excited to own that. So that was awesome. So the most recent Dot Hack Archives is this one, the Volume 6. That is the one for Dot Hack GU Last Recode. Super surprised and super excited that that one actually got released. Like, I was just like, wow, we're actually getting another Dot Hack Archives after so long. And now the final item we've got here, this is called the 2012 Comic Market 83 Special Edition Liberation of the Brain. So let's open this up and have a look inside this. So I believe this is a book, but it's quite, let's see, it's quite thin, but also quite large in terms of its height. So I'm not sure if this is a book or if this is actually, yeah, no, it does look like a book. For a second I thought it might have actually been presented in some form of art cards, but no, it's just a very thin and tall book there with Haseo. So let's have a look inside. Black Rose, some of the characters from Dot Hack Roots. Interesting book, let's see. Don't know if these are my sort of artwork. No, I'm probably going to say they're not my sort of artwork, but nevertheless good to have just some form of Dot Hack merchandise there. So there we have it. There we have 12 different Dot Hack merchandise that have been released over time. It was awesome to be able to get these all from Japan. I had to get them all, I believe I got them from Surugaya, and then you have to find proxy to be able to get them shipped out to you. I believe I got them all from Surugaya. I did buy them about 3 months ago or so, and it usually takes some time in terms of getting it all shipped out to the proxy center, and then they ship it out to you. So there are extra costs to pay for that, but to get it all bundled together, I thought this was fantastic. Again, you know, just like the #1 highlight being the Dot Hack Archives Volume 5 here. But yeah, this is fantastic to finally own a lot of these things. Really great to get the Chim plushie. So I'm sure this will be popping up in videos every now and again. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on some of this merchandise that I've come across. Again, this is my first time opening everything here. So at moments I was I gotta go and have a bit more of a look over everything, make sure there are no damages, make sure actually there is nothing missing and I'm just not aware of it at this point in time. Very excited. So again, happy Dot Hack GU Last Recode 2nd anniversary. Hopefully in 3 years, when it marks the 20th anniversary of Dot Hack, that we will get something more for the series. I would really love to see something like that. Especially love to see a remake down the track for the original Dot Hack games. Again, even if we could just get some sort of HD digital port on the PlayStation 4 or something, but remake, that would be fantastic. I know Hiroshi Matsuyama has been doing Q&A and he's been releasing them on YouTube. You can find links to them on the CyberConnect2 YouTube channel, and he goes through some of these questions that we've been asking him as fans, you know, from about the series, you know, whether it's possible to get a remake and remaster. So he's gone into some of these things in depth and some of the sort of the logistics and the possibilities, the likelihoods. But again, it's always good to be hopeful. Express your love for the series if you really want to see more of it. Primary way is to be able to go out and purchase things like Dot Hack GU Last Recode primarily, and again express our interest to the publisher Bandai Namco themselves, because they are the ones who really hold the power when it comes to this. But yeah, anyways, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all been well while I've been away traveling around Australia. We've got some awesome things coming up shortly, so again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll enjoy, and until next video, stay spot on.